Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here. I'm at you with episode 501 of my TTM mail day. I have 4 TTM successes today, plus 1 return to sender. This one's coming back from Mitch Webster. I saw a success from that address, but appears he's moved and they've given a new address, 222 North Kennedy Street, Wichita, Kansas, 67235 7700. So I guess I'll send that right back out before time expiry, so he must have moved somewhat recently. So, oops, sorry, bumped the camera there. So I'll have to send that right back out. I just sent off a whole bunch of TTMs, so we should see a lot of nice stuff come in. Hopefully in at least 2 weeks, I would think, 2 or 3 weeks. And then I also sent out some long-term ones, at least the ones I think are long-term ones. That we'll see about those. So anyways, the successes for today, I have one baseball here, former Dodgers pitcher, Stan Wall. I used to have this card right before I sold most of my collection off due to not having the space for it. And I just went through, kept a lot of the vintage and things that people were giving me. And I guess I should have waited and held on to one of those cards and I could have sent it to him. And then got Dean Talafuz. This has been out since January, but he did sign and return this picture with the North Stars. He also just, on my letter here, he circled that he loved the Philippians 4:13 inscriptions. That was pretty cool. And I got one hockey return from Canada. I sent him 3 photos. I asked him to keep some because I'd made some extra. I wasn't sure how the photos would turn out, but they all turned out well, so I sent him 3. So Gary Bromley signed one with the Sabres. And honestly, this guy probably had like the coolest mask, probably the scariest mask too at the same time. Don't know if I'd want to go up against him as a goalie, so that's pretty cool. I also signed these in gold, and they came out absolutely flawless. But those just look really cool. He's nicknamed Bones, and he just asked that, you know, if I'd be willing to make a donation for signing for him. Or not signing for him signing for me. He says it's not required, but he just asked about it. So I'll have to look and see. It's ihuman.org. So I'll have to look and see what that charity's all about. And finally got a Lord of the Rings success. He's also was in like the Chronicles of Narnia and many other things. He's actually a stunt double, and he's one of the smallest in the world. He actually was the stunt double for Elijah Wood as Frodo in many scenes because they needed, you know, someone short of the act to look like a hobbit in certain scenes. This is Kiran Shah. I believe he's from India, and he's a very well-known stunt actor. And he signed from across the sea, so pretty sweet right there for the Lord of the Rings return. He also, if you've ever seen the Chronicles of Narnia, of course, he was the main like henchman of the witch. He played a dwarf on there, and then he's been in other things too. I can't quite remember right at the top of my head, but I thought that was pretty cool. So very happy that he signed. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully there'll be some more TTMs to come tomorrow. That'd be awesome. And keep your entries coming in. Just you just gotta comment on the last video if you want to be entered in for the stamps. All you gotta do is be subscribed and comment that you want to be entered for the 500 episode giveaway. So go check that out. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for you. Hope you, if you live in the United States, hope you enjoyed the clips today. And it'll be another 100 years before that happens. And that's it, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.